Right, today I reckon we'll tackle getting the stacks made on this Jeep. Got the tubing here for it, so it's just 30mm OD steel tubing, nothing flash. So I'll set up GoPro, show you how I heat up and then bend the tops over, just to give them that little detail with the top there, like a flare look to them. Just look a bit better than a straight tube, I think, in my opinion. Also last night I came out and made a set of zoomies for it. Fortunately had my first fail and did not hit the record button on this GoPro. So good job, Brent. But yes, I'll show you now just the zoomies, what they look like on the bench. They're roughly cut to length and stuff like that, but just need to get them where I want them on the Jeep and finalise the cutting and the mounts for them. So this here is what they've turned out like. This is the eBay tubing bender I've used to make them. See, tube comes down in here, gets held in place with this ring, and you just reef on this thing here until you're busting your pooper, and you bend that tube. It's pretty hard with this 1-inch OD stuff to bend. It is pretty stiff, but you just got to really swing on that thing to get it moving. I'll show you roughly what I've been thinking with them. So I'm thinking something like that there would look good, and then just make a couple of mounts on this inside here to come off of this frame rail, and then I'll also pick up this other bolt which can go into the back of the coupler there, which holds the leaf spring, because eventually this will have just a flat floor in it from the frames. So yeah, I'll throw it into a time lapse and yeah, start doing something, I suppose. Alright, so that showed the making of the stacks. What I didn't film was how I have mounted them in the car. So I'll turn this around now, flip it upside down and show you how I've done that. So on the bottom of these stacks here, I've just welded in a big washer, which I've then drilled and put a M10 nutsert in. And then they all fix to this plate here, which is just got a couple of nuts there welded to the body. And then that's got its own bolts that bolt that in, just to try and keep it all separate so it can all be pulled apart and easier for when it comes time to clean up and paint everything. So yeah, I think they come out pretty good. They don't look too bad. So I'll probably leave it there for this video. On the next one, I'll be doing a few things like adding some tubes in here just to reinforce the frame a bit to get ready to put a floor pan in it. And that will also tie through back to here. I should have the front and rear axles by then, so I should be able to get those in and actually have this thing roll around, I suppose. Also need to come up with something for a steering wheel as well, because that was one of the items missing. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching again. Hopefully the video is getting a little bit better, maybe not, who knows, but yes, thank you for watching. See ya.